answering some fan mail here from Mark, and I can say that there's been a lot of rumors that started Saturday night after Canelo versus Angulo, and I think it was interesting to see Oscar De La Hoya in the ring there supporting Canelo after his victory, because we haven't seen Oscar in the ring supporting his fighters for a few months now. And I think that was not necessarily a red flag, but it was surprising, and who knows if that was where all these rumors started. And but ever since then, there's been a lot going on in the rumor mill, and I can say that although Haymon and Richard Schaefer seem to be joining forces, and Richard apparently would be leaving Golden Boy Promotions, I'm not sure if it's to start their own boxing promotional company between Haymon and Schaefer, or if they'd go to Mayweather Promotions. But the truth is that the internal turmoil going on at Golden Boy Promotions is true and very real, specifically a huge rift between Richard Schaefer and Oscar De La Hoya. I'm hearing that fighters signed to and under Haymon would jump ship from the Golden Boy Promotions banner and follow Haymon and Schaefer wherever they may end up. However, that would not be very easy to do, because a managerial contract, even if they have that with Haymon, is a lot different than a fighter contract, which would bind them to Golden Boy Promotions if we're talking about contracts. And so it'd be a lengthy process and would have to be handled in court, and it would just be a very long process, and there would be a lot going on as far as whether or not Oscar, should he retain the company and become the main guy and the head of Golden Boy Promotions again. It would also be up to him as to whether or not he wants to fight and defend the fighters that are signed to his promotional company, or if he'd be okay with a buyout of their contract. So there's a lot that would happen there, and that would be a very lengthy process. So it's not just as easy as upping and leaving as far as the fighters go. So the fighters themselves that are signed to Haymon and Golden Boy Promotions are really going to be caught in the middle of the crossfire. And it seems that Golden Boy Promotions investors and backers are said to be on De La Hoya's side through this whole thing. Answering some fan mail here from Mark, Golden Boy Promotions operations. I can say that there's been a lot of rumors that started Saturday night after Canelo versus Angulo and get fired. I think it was interesting to see another rumor, Oscar De La Hoya in the ring there, Schaefer supporting Canelo after his victory. Fighters would, because we haven't seen Mayweather Promotions Oscar in the ring supporting his fighters. I think at this point we all need more information as it comes out, because it seems a lot of this that was not necessarily under wraps, because it still was surprising, unfolding. But who knows if that was where all these rumors started. Pretty shocking. And but ever since then, there's been a lot going on in the rumor mill. And I can say that interesting elements here that we don't know about Haymon and Richard Schaefer, how this thing plays out, to be Floyd Mayweather and his involvement. Richard apparently would be leaving involved, Golden Boy, as well as Showtime. I'm not sure if it's to start their own boxing promotional company between Haymon and Schaefer, since the end of last year, go to Mayweather numerous times that he wants to work with. But the truth is Top Rank again, that and the internal turmoil going on at Golden Boy Promotion with Showtime is true and very real. Specifically, a huge rift between Richard Schaefer and Oscar De La Hoya, who helped Oscar build Golden Boy Promotions. I'm hearing that fighters signed to and under Haymon would jump ship from the Golden Boy Promotions until the day that banner and follow Haymon and Schaefer wherever they may end up. Showtime, and however, that would of
not
their
be
sports.
very easy to do
that department.
because
So a managerial contract, even if they have that,
a lot
with
of
Haymon,
different
elements
elements
a lot different
involved
than
here
a fighter
that
contract,
make for very interesting scenarios.
bind them
to,
like I said,
Golden
more
Boy
information
promotions
comes out once it all
we're
plays
talking
out
about
contracts,
and we'll see how Showtime and
so it'd be
react.
a lengthy process
dealing with
would have
Schaefer
to be handled
and Haymon
in court,
and Golden Boy
and
Promotions.
it would just be a
And
very long process.
I'm more
and there
curious
would be,
as to what exactly
Haymon and
a
Schaefer
lot
are
going
gonna
on
do
as far
if they
as
are gonna
whether or
start
not
their own promotional
Oscar
company, should he retain the company and become
go to Mayweather
the main
Promotions,
guy,
or who knows
and
where
the head
they'll
will
end up
Golden
and
Boy
take their
Promotions
fighters
again. But like I said, it would
before all that
also
happens,
be up to him as to whether or not
just
he
as far
wants
as the
to fight
legalities that are
and
involved
defend
and
the
the
fighters
contracts
that
are signed.
we'll
to
see
his
if there's buyouts
promotional
or
company,
what there
or
will be there.
if he'd be
But I
okay
think
with
at
a
the end of the
buyout
day,
of their contract.
Golden Boy Promotions
So
works
there's a lot
closely with
that would happen
AEG,
there, and that would be a very lengthy process.
The LA Kings, Staples Center,
So it's
StubHub
not just
Center,
as easy as
and various other
upping
properties
and leaving
and
as
venues
far as the fighters go.
So the
that,
fighters
along
themselves
with
that are
the
signed to
backing
Haymon
and
the notoriety,
Golden Boy Promotions,
the resume that Oscar has,
are really going to be
I
caught in the middle
believe that
of the
once the
crossfire.
dust settles and this is all
And
cleared
it seems
up,
that Golden
I
Boy
expect
Promotions
Golden Boy
investors and
Promotions
backers
to have the
are
upper
said
hand
to be on
De
De
La
La
Hoya's
Hoya's
side
side and
through this
Haymon,
whole thing,
and that De La Hoya wants to control Golden Boy Promotions operations.